Hi guys, it's Jessica here with some Dolly updates. I have a box opening here from Shapeways for my Pashapasha girl, and I finished this outfit for her, so I wanted to show you guys. So let me extract her here, knocking over the pygmies, as I always do. Okay, here she is. Take that off. I'm gonna take that off too because it'll probably come off while I'm moving her around. It just attaches to her magnet here in her head. Not probably a screw and or a magnet, but it's a very weak connection. So anytime I move her, it comes flying off. But here she is in this outfit that I finished. This corset took a long time. One, because it had a lot of embroidery, and two, because I didn't have, I went back to work, and so I don't have the time that I normally would to work on things like this. Normally. Well, the time that I had during quarantine, okay? Which was very abnormal. But I'm really happy with how it turned out, and the fit. I kind of guessed on the fit of it. I modified the pattern I've been using for min ingenue, and it does fit min ingenue. It's a bigger size, but it fits. I don't think it's oversized on them, but I just love how well it fits her hips, and like the lacing is just like it's just how I like it. The shape fits so nicely, and yeah, I am so happy with her. She's so pretty. And this matching skirt with made out of embroidered lace, and I think she looks stunning in it. So this is all metallic thread that is couched down, so it's sewn down with a separate thread, and then the beading and that. And this is that same, another metallic thread, this bluish metallic thread that's couched down, and then I did the embroidery of these like flower leaf designs. And other side. I used the last bit of this pink lace and this blue lace that I had. And I don't know, it's frustrating not being able to find the colors that I want, and especially in a quality of lace that I like. So eventually here I want to maybe dabble in some dyeing lace. I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to hand dye my own laces to coordinate dresses and corsets and outfits that I am making for a really, I mean, that's a really individual, it definitely would be truly one of a kind then if I dye it myself. She's wearing these awesome doll heart floral shoes that I'd love to have another pair of these. One of these days I hope that I can find an SD pair. Also, before I open the Shapeways container in Pasha News, when her legs come in, then I will send her in to get restrung with her new legs, and she's going to get a face up and body blushing at that time. And I shouldn't have done it, but I bought a Pasha Mini, and it's a complicated situation. The deal was that oh, what's his name? I think he goes by Dr. Crow. He is. I have some dolls that he's face upped. I bought a couple dolls from him in the past, and he was selling a blue blood Pasha Mini with a full-sized vampire head. So it's like a custom head that Pasha made. And I saw that on the market and passed it up because I didn't want to deal with, one, I didn't like the hybrid. I didn't think it was an appealing hybrid for this huge head on the mini body. And so I didn't want to deal with like trying to get a mini head for the mini body and then a big body for the Dracula head. But somebody else did, and she actually lives very local to me. And I've bought the mini body from her, and Pasha was nice enough to let her order a head for it, and it's nerve, and so that head was ordered in March, and the wait times now at this point is 6 to 8 months. So I've paid off the body, and our plan was that we were going to meet up yesterday, and one, she wanted to try out her vampire modified head, which is gorgeous, on this body, just to see like a resin matching and things like that. And I would have had that mini body, and I could have started sewing for it, but it totally slipped my mind that it was Mother's Day. And so, and it's also quarantine. So we went to my mother-in-law's, my husband's parents' house, and we had breakfast on their back porch, and we stayed 6 feet apart. We wore our mask while we were cleaning up in the kitchen, and I know a lot of people, like the next door neighbors, they have, they're an older couple, and all this last month, they've had their kids with their grandchildren over every weekend. We don't have really high numbers here in my area as far as cases. We're not super close to Seattle, where they had a lot more issues. But yeah, I mean, we still take it seriously. And so my husband didn't feel comfortable me meeting up with somebody until quarantine is over, which was really sad. But it just didn't work out, with Mother's Day and then the quarantine stuff. So she's just going to mail the body to me, which is fine. So hopefully this next weekend I'll be making a video of opening that body, and then I can get to work sewing stuff for it. But the nerve head, I love the new sculpts, Sanity and Nerve, and I get them mixed up, but Nerve is the one with the open mouth, so she comes with the mouth parts, and I love that. Like, I always want the open mouths with the mouth part. Like, I think it's just so cool. It's so cool. Always wanted dolls with mouth parts, anyways. And so I had a Supia doll Rosie head that I sold, but that was the only other sculpt I've had that has the separate mouth parts. But yeah, so I have a incoming, eventually here, Pasha original mini. So it's going to have the original design to the joints, and so I'm really excited to have both styles. I mean, it's the mini instead of the original. But as soon as this girl came in and I got her, I knew that I wanted a mini girl in blue blood as well. Like, for sure. I love this resin color so much. And no doubt when she has more pre-orders, I will want to get some of her other sculpts in the blue blood. I might that or the darkest color, which I can't remember what it's called, but those girls look really, really nice too. Because my rule has been for the last couple of years now that for the most part, I will only, they have to be either a tan or a fantasy color. Like, for the most part, I'm not interested in getting any more, what do they call it? They call it normal skin, which I hate that term, but yeah, so cream color or peach or what have you. She's not cooperating this morning. Hey, girl. So yeah, I am over the moon with this girl, and I would like to just sit around and sew for her all day long. So she's going to have a mini sister, and I'll be really interested to do a comparison, and you know, I'm sure there'll be lots and lots of videos. But yes, I don't know her social media, but I'll see if I can track it down, and if I can find it, I'll post it below. The person that I'm getting the trade, not the trade, that I'm buying the body. But yes, I don't know if I said it, but the nerve head, when it comes in, is going to get a face-up from Pasha too. So I'm so excited. So all of the exciting Pashapasha happenings going on. Let me move you, sweetheart, over here so I don't knock you down, and move this. She's so beautiful. Okay. All right. So we're going to open this box from Shapeways. I love that Pasha has so many things in her Shapeways store that you can order for the dolls. You can order hands that are like glove hands, hair pieces, shoes, and so the one regret I have with this is that I ordered this in black, and I saw oh my gosh, I can never say her YouTube channel. It's like the French word for dolls, poupées. But I watch her videos all the time. She recently got in her Simply Beautiful Pasha, and she had some shoes from that she'd ordered from the Shapeways store, from Pasha's Shapeways stores, and she got it in pink, and I love that pink so much, and so I immediately contacted Shapeways and asked them if it would be possible to change my order to the pink, but it was already under production. And everything when I checked out on Shapeways gave me the impression that I wasn't going to see my order for 6 to 8 weeks, that it was just going to take forever, which I was kind of bummed for at the time. But literally like a day after I'd submitted my order, it was already under production. And from the time that I ordered to the time this was at my door in my hand was 2 weeks. So I think it depends on what you're ordering. If you're ordering from a store that maybe they have problems printing or something, so that part is not really their fault. Sometimes it's a design issue, because they are basically a printing service, and people have shops of 3D products that they put on there. But here we go. Let me make sure that and I do think the prices are pretty reasonable for like this, how custom made it is and everything. But I didn't have the money for the order that I wanted. I think my order of all the things that I wanted was like $350, and I was like, my budget is more like $100. I can't remember how much I paid for this, and it doesn't say on here. but there's 3 items here. I forgot. I'm glad that I ordered this in purple. I'm so happy. I thought I ordered it in black. The headpiece. I'm so happy. That makes me so happy. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, I'll show you what I'm seeing. See. Okay. Here's the shoes. And I'll take them out of the bag. And I definitely have plans to order more of the printed shoes. Oh, I hear the mailman. Let me go see what that is. Okay, we're back. I wanted to comment here on the texture of this. Like you can tell that this is a printed item. It has a texture to it, and you can see the lines. So it is very textured. It's not smooth. I wonder if spray painting this would help that, because I'd like to paint them pink anyways. So there's the 2 shoes. What does it say on here? Which one's left and which one's right? Let's see if it's... I'll check that to make sure. Yeah, I think that that's how they're gonna go. That one's left and one's right. But as you can see here, this part, you can put a lace through that and lace it around their ankle or up their leg, however you wanted. What's her name? Kawhi Berry? I think that's her name on Instagram. She got a pair of, I don't know if they're resin casted or 3D printed, I'm not sure, of these type of heels for her pigeon doll, and she made boots out of it, and I think that that is so cool. And so I might experiment with something like that, and I need to make a list of names because, geez, Bisa doll and Zeligen artist. I hope I'm getting those names right. I believe they're in Russia. I'm pretty sure they're Russian. They make amazing shoes, and they made these really cool monster boots for Minifee, and I want to do a work with them to make up an outfit either for a Min Ingenue or for a Pasha doll or both, with their shoe fashion and my sewing. But here is the 3rd piece, and I am so excited. This is gorgeous. This, wow. Wow. How do you, oh, I see. Okay, it's split in the back. Wow. The one criticism I have of the Shapeways store is that there's only like one static view of the object, and a lot of them don't have, most of them don't have photos of it on a doll. And so I went through and looked through a lot of her customized one-of-a-kind dolls, and you can see pieces there. All the pieces that she's used and made for her custom one-of-a-kind dolls aren't available in the Shapeways, but a lot of them are. And so this goes around the neck. And I think, or the reason I wanted this, or part of the reason, was I thought it would be easy to pair with my corsets. And I think that's going to work good. And it does look really cool. I I do only wish that I would have got it in pink, because I think the pink would be incredible. But I can paint this, and there's lots of cool ways to paint it. That is so cool. That is so, so cool. And I'll try to be sure to like leave links to as many things as I mentioned as possible. And if I forget something and you ask a question in the comments about it, a lot of times if I see that, I will try to go back and put in information like that. That's a really beautiful color. This purple is gorgeous. I am happy with this. And that's really smooth. I can hardly see the lines. There's a lot of sculptural yeah, there's a lot of detail, very fine detail. And this is somewhat flexible, so you can put it on the doll. And it does surprise me, the texture of it. I didn't know what I was expecting, but it's cool. It's really cool. Okay, let's see here. Let me move the box out of the way. Very, very excited. So, okay. Let's see if I set her here. Can you still see her? So I'm going to take her wig off. I really love this wig on her. I really love this wig in general. I like it on my mint and teal Ingenue girls too. It's a little big for both of them. It's an alpaca wig by Cloudburst Dolls. I need to recurl it. I've had it for several years. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. I should ask her if she could remake that in these guys' size. Okay, so can you guys see? Does that go in front of the ear or behind it? And almost all of these things were available for the mini, and oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. My Pasha has a bit, maybe I can have her fix that when she goes in too. She doesn't sit right on her, she's a faceplate on a head back and she doesn't fit right on it. But there she is. It's very hard to pose her with these small iris eyes. Certain views can make her look really funny, I've noticed, which is a problem with small iris eyes. But overall, they're more challenging to pose, but I love how they look. And oh my gosh, that is so fun. And I think I'll put just the tiniest bit of sticky poster tack on there to keep it. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's Lola. It's Lola, everyone. Okay, so this goes, here we go, there, you can see. And I mean, this is sturdy. I mean, it's very, very lightweight. If this was made out of resin, oh my God, I'd be so afraid of breaking it. And it wouldn't have this flexibility so that you could put it on. Okay, let's see. And I'm still a little bit intimidated by it. This would really be difficult if they had any painting. Okay. Oh my gosh. That is the freaking coolest thing ever in the whole wide world. Oh my God. she's so incredible. Oh my goodness. Maybe if I was a person that had an airbrush and could airbrush, I think I would like a purple gradient on the tips. Like, oh my gosh, that is so incredible. Look at that, you guys. I wish I had things like this for my Menage. I think their necks would be too thick for this. That was one of the things I was going to try. See how these things fit other dolls potentially. Maybe you could get it on a mini feet. I don't know. I don't think their neck is long enough, because this comes right up to her chin here, and it definitely greatly restricts her head movement and what she can do with her shoulder. Like, I had to put her shoulders down. I wouldn't have been able to get this on properly with her shoulders up, I don't think. Let's see if I can move it up a little bit. A little bit of motion in there. But I definitely will be ordering more things from the shop. But as I was saying, that almost everything in the shop you can get either in the original size or in the mini size. Mini size and Simply Beautiful, they're the same size. I misspoke in an earlier video. I said, I thought that I said that the Simply Beautiful was like an in-between size, and it's not. It's the same size as the mini. It just has less joints. I don't think it has the neck joints. It doesn't have, it's a single jointed knee. It doesn't have the complicated shoulder apparatus, and doesn't have magnetic feet, I think. And maybe you can only get the heeled feet. I think that's the other thing. I would definitely consider a Simply Beautiful girl if I could get her in a tan or this color. But yeah. Oh, she's so cool. I guess it does tie in with her shoes. And I wish that I was a person who... And I'm not sure, can this material, like if I try to paint it and then I want to wipe it off, if I take acetone to it, is it going to melt it? I guess I could call Shapeways or write them and see what they say about solvents and things. And I assume you could do the same things. You could spray a sealant on it. I honestly, there's enough roughness here that I wonder if you could come in, stuff would stick to it, but really because it's black. So they have the purple, they have pink, they have the black, they have white. There's some other colors too, I think like red. So I got the black thinking that it would allow me to do the most things, which in some ways it's cool. It's still really cool. She's really awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's try. I wonder if she can still wear this wig with this. Let's see how it looks. Let's just see. I'll set her here. Oh, we have to try the shoes too. I don't think that these are the exact same shoes that... Oh my god, what is her name? She's on Facebook, and I talked to her a little bit there in the Smart Doll group. We've talked a little bit there. Okay, I'll try to put her information below. Love her channel, so I should put a link to it. But let's try taking this off and putting... it's a little bit stressful. Oh, I think she looks really cool bald. Like, that's a look. Ooh, I like it. I'm getting remember when in that scene in Legend where the devil, I don't know what's the word, seduces her, and she's wearing this outfit that's pretty cool. Bonus points if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, where'd her wig go? Here it is. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. She's so neat. She's so awesome. Okay. I'm going to... Oh, this is cracking more back here. Yeah, that's about to break off there too. That hole. But eventually they'll get replaced here. And I don't know if those parts are coming in the same order that my nerve head, my mini nerve head. And also, I think that the pre-order for the minis has opened. So if you're looking to get a mini, it's either opened or going to be opening shortly. Oh, this is for her healed feet. Duh. Okay. Forgot. Okay. How does this open? There we go. So I keep her healed feet in this handy box. That's the piece. I kept this piece in case I wanted to try to fix it, but I'm not even gonna try. I'll just let her legs be replaced. But oh my gosh, let me show you these amazing feet. Oh, just gorgeous. The sculpting is so incredible. I hope that's in focus. I can't tell. Look at that. So awesome. Okay, let's see here. I got the right one. Yeah, you definitely need one, I think this would give some added security if you lace that, but also I think you need maybe a little poster tack in there. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, and actually, if I had been smart, I didn't have to unlace all that. Could have just taken her foot off. These are a pain to... What am I doing wrong here? There we go. Got to give it a little twist while you pull. Yeah, so these are the flat feet, and they have a little natural curve to them, the feet. So you can wear the... with this foot, with her flat foot, she's able to wear some heeled feet, heeled shoes, like these doll heart shoes. So let's see, I'll put her foot on first. Sorry for the slowness, guys. I'll try to fast forward or do some editing. What is that? Okay. Alright. Let's see. Let's get a little bit of poster tack. I always have a little glob over there on top of the speaker. Because you need your poster tack. Am I the only one that always needs a lot of poster tack? I go through a lot of this stuff. So I'm going to put a little bit here in the bottom. See if that helps keep that on a little better. There. Ooh. I like that you can see her toes. Very cool. And I have gotten her to stand. But this leg is really unstable, the one that's broken. But I think that if that wasn't broken, that I would be able to get her to stand. Not in any sort of like, oh, I'll leave you here and go do something type of way. But yeah, she's gorgeous. Can you see her? Oh, look at her. She's so beautiful. Yeah, see, this broken leg wants to, nope. Her shoe came off. So I ordered these ones now. I looked at them all for some sort of way that they could be kind of secured on. And I don't know if any others had things like this, but I saw that you could tie the ribbon through that back part, and so I ordered those so that I could try to make them fit a little better. Yeah, actually let me cut a little ribbon to put on that. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got this cord. I bought this cord years ago. And actually a memory came up on Facebook about my Blythe dolls. And I bought this cord for their pull cords. And it's this really nice waxed cord. I don't think it was like maybe the best for their pull cords, but it is. I pulled it out again because I've been using it to make the ties on my little tiny doll mask. But I thought it would be great. It's wax, so it's got a little bit of grip to it, which is really nice for doll stuff, versus ribbon, which is pretty slick. And so I thought it would be great. I cut 2 equal lengths here. But I don't know where I got that. I think I got it off Etsy, so it would in theory be in my Etsy history, wouldn't it? Okay, here goes. I was just going to do this part on my own and then come back when it was on her, but let's just hang out and have Dolly chat time. And again, you can fast forward if this part doesn't interest you. I filmed a little bit where I was lacing up a corset and dressing this girl here, which I'll put maybe at the end of the video or its own video, because I talk, while I'm lacing it up, I'm going to talk about Tamagotchis. And let's see, I could lace this up her leg. And I was hoping that that male interruption was going to be some things that I am expecting to arrive for my Tamagotchis, like cases and stuff. So it doesn't quite stay up, it wants to fall down. I would need to make a garter or something. I've never had good success with trying to do, like, I guess kind of like ballet slippers. When they do this with ballet slippers, they lace it up the leg. I've never had good success with that. If they were wearing stockings or something, then maybe it would stay a little better. Or went up to their knee. Oh, I guess you can't quite see, can you? Try to scoot her back a little bit. You barely see. Let's just try that. Guess you could do it behind the leg. Yeah. So there's a little bit of poster tack on the ball of her foot, and then the ties, and that's staying on pretty decent. That's staying on pretty good. Her arms are very dramatic right now. It's not the prettiest pose. She's so cool. She's so awesome. Yeah, I really love her. I'm so happy with her. Whoa. Love, love, love. Half this video is me just like staring at her. Oh, love this doll. I love this doll. Like, all I want to do is make things for her. So pretty. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. We are just going to have a nice day playing with dollies and Tamagotchis. And maybe finishing the laundry. But back to work tomorrow. And I hope everything is going great for you guys too. Bye-bye.